What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a video. Hope y'all have an amazing day as usual. I'm back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a food review. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't done a food review in a little while. So before we get into today's video, make sure to click the like button, click the subscribe button, and always comment down below. It really helps out the videos. So it's time for another food review, y'all. And guess what it is? It is a Mountain Dew review again. I know, but like they're the only brand that ever has new stuff in the store, so they're one of the only ones at least. So this one right here is Mountain Dew Flaming Hot. So this is spicy soda? I don't know, you guys. I don't know about this. I'm gonna be honest. I love Mountain Dew products, but I don't know about this one. It says with a blast of heat and citrus flavor with other natural flavors. Okay. So I don't know what to expect in this. Now, what's really weird right now is it's actually raining. I know it just looks like it's overcast, but it's actually raining right now. What's really weird about that is the sun was just out here 2 seconds ago. So, I don't know, man. Spring weather is bipolar. Right? So I also want to talk about some other events going on after we do the review as well, and what I'm doing for spring break, because my spring break is this week. So all right, y'all, let's get a thumbnail. I'm gonna look confused because Flaming Hot soda is just no, but it's the only thing I could find in the store, and if I don't like it and it's too spicy, my guess is it won't be spicy, you know, because it's a soda. But just in case, because you never know, I came prepared with a bottle of water, so we'll see. Damn, it just smells like Code Red Mountain Dew. If you've ever had Code Red Mountain Dew, that's what it smells like. So it doesn't really smell spicy at all, which is good. So let's get into this. This is good. Hold on. Wow. This is good, bro. I don't taste any spice in here. Let's go. It just tastes like fruit punch with like a tiny hint of heat in it. And it's really good. I give this right here. This is not my favorite Mountain Dew, to be honest. I prefer the Code Red and the Blue Mountain Dew. I would probably even prefer regular Mountain Dew over this, but I'm gonna still give this a solid 9 out of 10. And out of 5, I'm giving it a 5. Would I recommend you pick this up? Yes, I do. All right, cause this genre right here, I'm telling you, this genre right here is like different, but it's good. Oh, son of a bitch. We're about to have there's a crying little baby right there. Oh, I don't know why the little girl's crying. Hopefully that doesn't get in the way of the video. Oh my god. That's why I'm not having kids when I grow up. That and they're too expensive. Oh my god. That family's got some issues. So, like I said, guys, this is really good. I would definitely recommend you go out of your way and get this Mountain Dew. Very good. So I also want to talk about my plans for spring break. So I'm already halfway through spring break. Spring break started this week. So like I said, I'm not going anywhere fancy like I did for Christmas when I went to Mexico. I'm not going anywhere fancy. But tomorrow I am heading into Atlantic City. And then on Saturday, most likely, I'm not 100% sure, but we probably are gonna go to Philly too. So Atlantic City and Philadelphia. That's gonna be some good videos right there for y'all, okay? When I go down to Atlantic City, I can't go to Tropicana or Caesar's Palace. Obviously, I'm a kid, can't gamble. I'm only 14 years old, so I can't go into the casinos. I'm too young. I do want to go to, like, I'm sure they have some, like, really cool arcades there. I definitely want to walk along the boardwalk there. And there's also a lot of good restaurants there. There's 2 restaurants in Atlantic City I've never been to. One is called Hard Rock Cafe, and the other one is Rainforest Cafe. I've actually never been to Atlantic City. I think I did when I was younger, but I was like a baby. This was like 2007, so I don't remember shit. But, so, yeah, I'll be in Atlantic City tomorrow. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of just thinking about it right now, and I'm like, yes, I want to go to Atlantic City. And then we'll probably head down to Margate City to go see Lucy the Elephant. For most of y'all might not know what Lucy the Elephant is, but I think it's the world's largest elephant. It's not a real elephant. It's like a statue. It's like a statue of an elephant. It's huge. And I visited it back in like 2007 when I was really young, and I don't remember anything. But I probably won't post a video about Lucy the Elephant, but I'll probably take like a picture and put it on my community page. So make sure you always check out my community page, because I post some neat pictures on my community page as well. So be on the lookout for that. I also, in Philly, I want to do some neighborhood tours through some good and bad sections of Philadelphia. Like, I want to tour some residential sections of Northeast Philly, and then some areas in North Philly as well, like Kensington, that are really, really bad. So we'll probably have some hood tours up as well. I definitely want to go to Old City, because I've never been to Old City. Maybe I have. Maybe I've drove through Old City, but Old City is where the Liberty Bell is. I don't think it's in Old City, but it's in that area. And then there's Betsy Ross's house as well, so that's going to be a really cool place to visit. What else? Shit. South Philly. I want to go to the Italian market in South Philly and walk around that area and do kind of like a neighborhood tour of Pass Young Square. That's where Pat's and Gino's is, those tourist trap cheesesteak spots. One cheesesteak spot I want to try is on South Street. It's called Jim's Steaks. It's one of the most famous spots in Philadelphia for cheesesteaks. But I've actually never had Jim's. I've had Tony Luke's in South Philly, John's Pork Roast, Larry's Steaks in West Philly, and De La Sandro's. And De La Sandro's is in Northwest Philadelphia. And to be honest, I think the best one was Larry's. Larry's is my favorite cheesesteak spot in Philly. I would put Tony Luke's number 2, and then De La Sandro's. De La Sandro's is good, don't get it twisted, but I thought their portions were too big, and the cheesesteak was like too messy, but it was really good. De La Sandro's is a really well-known spot. And then there was John's Pork Roast. Now, John's Pork Roast is known really, really well in Philadelphia, in Philly, because it's just really, really popular. And I thought I was going to be having the best cheesesteak in Philly. I thought when I took a bite of that John, it would be like delicious, but no, it wasn't at all. And it wasn't bad. It's not that it was bad. It kind of fell short of my expectations. And then they were out of like everything. They didn't have Pepsi, and they didn't have peppers for my cheesesteak. They didn't have like green peppers, so I had to have banana peppers on my cheesesteak. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend John's Pork Roast personally. But yeah, I want to try Jim's. Last thing I want to talk about before I head up with you guys, like finish up with you guys, are some of the current events that are going on right now. So I remember like 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I talked about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the Oscars. By the way, definitely side with Chris Rock. Will Smith should be banned from the Oscars forever. During the time of that video, I didn't really have an opinion too much on who I side with, because at the same time, like, what Chris Rock did was kind of messed up. He shouldn't have made that joke, but at the same time, Will Smith shouldn't have smacked him. But looking back, Chris Rock's one of my favorite comedians. Will Smith is tacky, and his wife, I personally don't like her. I think she's kind of a jerk. So I feel like Will Smith and Jada kind of deserve that joke, and I feel like Will Smith's reaction was just terrible. So I completely side with Chris Rock. I shouldn't be talking about it though, because that was like, what, 3 weeks ago? So, back to current event. As most of y'all know, there was a shooting on the New York City subways in Brooklyn, or on the subway station. And I think like 20 people, 20 were shot. Luckily, no one was killed, but this man was absolutely crazy. And it's just another example of the gun violence in this country. You know, in America, shootings, like if we just had stricter gun laws in this country, I feel like just things would be a lot safer. I mean, people in this country, we have strict policies on like liquor and drugs, which is good because, you know, drugs are bad. Like stuff like that. America is so strict on like marijuana in some states, and marijuana is bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not terrible. It's not, you know, as bad as like cocaine or heroin. So but it's like, it's so easy to go to jail for a petty crime here in America, and we're so strict on petty crimes. But when it comes to guns, you can just walk in a gun store, all you need is like a tiny background check, and then you're good to go. That's not right. I feel like we shouldn't ban guns entirely, but, you know, guns, there needs to be stricter laws, I'm telling you guys, because these shootings are just nonstop. And, you know, and in New York City, there's so many crazy people in New York, which is why I don't really spend too much time in New York City. I love the Bronx and I love Queens, but, you know, like, I do not like Manhattan. Brooklyn's cool, you know, but Brooklyn's really dangerous because that's where the shooting happened. You know, there's a lot of crazy people in New York. I mean, even just, I think a couple months ago, I was at my grandma's apartment and I was cooking, and we had the TV on in the background and it was the news, and some dude pushed a woman onto the tracks on at the subway station, and she died. And the man was like crazy and was like, and you know, why are these crazy people out in the streets? If they've done crimes before, I think that person shot, like, the person who pushed her on the subway shot plenty of people before that. Why he was out in the open, I don't understand that. You know, this is such a problem in this country, and it's sad because, like, you look at other, you know, first world countries like the UK, Canada, Australia, pretty much most of Europe, they're doing way better. There's way less shootings in those countries. Japan, like, there's shootings are non-existent in Japan. You know, those countries are doing so much better than we are when it comes to guns. There's way less shootings in those countries. And yeah, I'm aware America is one of the most populated countries in the world. There's only 2 countries in the world with more people than America, and that's China and India. But, you know, I feel like America, we can do better. We can do way better. So that's going to be for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and God bless everyone. And buy this.